Bro, I just find it crazy. The game just came out, and they already have all of their games as packs, bro. That's fucking crazy. Alright, well, whatever. Mm. We'll load the game. Yep, load this data.
What to pick? Amazing. What is it?
Yeah. You're a big help. Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, and now we just have to put these in the pot.
Then...
Okay, next thing we need is to prepare the cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have fluffy look and texture. How do we do that? Don't you need to... fuck.
Let's try this.
It slowly finishes the egg. Gotcha. Time to get started. I hope that's right. Yeah, okay, we did it right. I was right.
Nice job.
Let's go.
All right.
We're master chef. As the night went on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws.
We have 2 more days. 2 more days until the king, or not the king. The dude is like, yo.
Well then.
Oh, yeah. Let's go talk to Stroll. Yeah, we should talk with Stroll. Ooh, hello. Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor about the Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it. If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me? Alright, Stroll.
All right.
Let's be off. I've heard tell that there is some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Alright. Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the glamour, though. In Halia Town, where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but...
That's...
Young Master Leon, it couldn't be.
Huh?
I know that voice. I don't. I didn't hear a voice.
Rangith.
Rangif, is that truly you? You made it out safely. Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown.
Hold on.
Friend of yours?
Truth is,
He served my house. When our house still stood, I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Ragnif, this is Meowme. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
however,
I wish these hangouts were voiced. They go on for... Hulkenbergs went on for quite some time. But, I guess we'll see. Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others?
that's...
After the humans attacked, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins of Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their back. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No. Then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left is of my nobility is my name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you've got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had to evacuate us to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason then I have to help somehow.
Yeah.
Let's find a way to help. Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over this area you're staying in right now? In Ishkia Marquess, Lord Hydron.
See.
A Marquess, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in, though I doubt my name alone is much worth in collateral. Young master, please, our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear the weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
Definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action, so let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but
You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse. The more reason I should speak with him myself, if that's how he sees you.
Stroll.
Let's go have a word with him. What, you're coming too? Hell yeah, bro. Moving forward, we'll be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have add my personal woes to that. That's what friends
It'll be
do.
fine.
you.
Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. Nice. Yeah, this was not as long as Hulkenberg's. Hulkenberg's went on for like 2 chapters.
more courageous when I'm with you.
When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. Huge. Huge. Give me those criticals. You have my thanks as well, Sir Miami. I have no doubt the young master's in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not to stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Back to the hushed honeybee.
What is it?
I
Amazing.
know Maria seems to still be in bed. I hear stifled crying from the back of the room for now. I think it would be best to leave her be. I mean, okay, her dad did die like 9 days ago, but that's besides the point.
Really coming down.
Not the kind of day I like to be out in, but the shops are having sales. So what do you want to go somewhere nearby? I'm more familiar with the city than you. I'm pretty sure we have literally all the best gear we can at the moment. Oh. Golome Ball. This was closed earlier, wasn't it? Yeah, I've never been in here.
Hey there.
Now then.
Nice. 6,000. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Reduces turn icon cost of guard command by half. So, okay. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Action use turn icons as normal. Prevents poison, prevents paralysis, prevents hex, prevents daze, prevents forget, prevents sleep. We have fire damage covered. We have ice damage covered. Yeah, let's buy that. Buy an item on discount. Dark damage, yeah, we'll take that too. Alright. Thanks. I'm pretty positive that we have everything that we could possibly need.
Hello there.
Oh, it's for the merchant, huh? Golden Eepee? Yo. What? Increases fire attack strength. Yeah, I guess we'll buy it. But I thought I had a
What now?
better staff. No? Alright. I guess not. Alright.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, we have everything we need. How do you get the gunner, though? That's the real question. Who gives me the gunner archetype? I should study the gunner archetype. Surely the gunner archetype will, like, I feel like the archetypes would be story related, would they not? All right. Oh, we could check out her shop now, can't we? Look, but don't touch, commoner. Shut up.
Welcome.
You have my thanks.
Those who see duty through to completion should be fairly compensated. The store's wares are yours to pursue from now on. Oh, that's only for... Okay.
I've got quite.
Mage Flames. Mage Hail. Mage Thunder Squall. Mage Mistral. Mage Holiness. Mage Underworld. Holy... Fuck, those are expensive.
What now?
What do you even equip them with? What do you even equip the things with? I don't know. Yeah, Mage Devotion. Alright. Well, Do we have anything to bless? Probably not. Purify. Yeah, we have nothing to purify. Thanks for nothing, bozo. Alright. Oh, I guess we could talk to that one lady with the charity. That is something we could do for the night. Yeah, she's over here. Oh, she's not out at night. All right. Well, never mind. I guess we will not be doing that. We could talk to this dude again. If so, then I'd be delighted. Our tolerance will probably improve, yeah. Well then, today, I'll detail more of the faith we believe in. Alright. Long ago, God's messengers ruled over existence. When they were perished, they conferred a holy relic unto the world. This holy relic exists to this day and has been passed down for many generations within our tribes and divine object that represents God himself. We believe that only they who wield the divine relic, the instrument of God, can truly receive the authentic teachings. One of our teachings tells us to devote our entire being to what we must hold dear. Even now, it is the core tenet of our priestess strives to embody.
All right.
Still not upgraded? Holy damn. Damn. I believe I've told you all I can, but we must live over all of our hiding out in various places. Okay. If you're interested, you might try lending an ear to these other Mitsari.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
So, Fortin's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, isn't it? What's this proclamation of his group going to be anyways? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all of the credit for taking down that human after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. The Sanctus Grand announcement is happening tomorrow. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go fight some things. Or at least go out and explore.
My wits have left me, I believe.
The Grand Cathedral, why? What am I gonna do?
Build strength?
But,
Oh, I'll go build strength.
hey. Yep.
Let's go to the desert. See what's up. Maybe the dungeon would be better. Like maybe the dungeon, you know,
Let's go.
would have higher XP, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. I just one hit it.
Stand ready.
Yeah, nice work.
Very impressive. Push through.
Yo, what is this? Oh fuck, it hit me.
Stop us.
It hit me. Oh shit. And we're poisoned and feared. And I got one hit.
Will this even work?
My anxiety's out of control. Attack Rose.
Stop the enemy.
That's
Can anyone get him back on his feet?
that's awesome. Oh, I need to find more of those.
You live to see another day.
Holy shit. Holy fuck.
Get him back on his feet.
So easily.
Uh,
Troll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet? Nice.
well, we're cooked either way.
Bad shape. She needs help.
Holy shit. We do not deal any kind of damage. Yo, my bad, bro. I did not mean to fucking peck at death. Holy fuck. Just melee him. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Like, there's not any better gear that I can get, bro.
Oh, champion again.
Alright. Alright.
On your toes,
Yeah.
everyone.
Such skill.
Push through.
That was brilliant.
They saw us.
That was brilliant.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Where's the chest? What? It... Oh, right there. I'm actually blind.
Nice.
Well, well.
We've been spotted.
Hey, good one.
Alright. How's that? Come on. Great moves back there.
Skill.
Hey, great job.
They saw us.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Alright, how's that?
Skill.
They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
Alright, how's that?
There they go.
Impressive as ever.
Amazing.
We found
Not
something.
bad.
Nice. An amethyst.
Hey, you gained a level.
I gained a level. That's pretty awesome. I want to fight that thing again, but like, it's probably as long. Okay, I think we'll be fine as long as it doesn't get the jump on us, right?
Watch out. We've been spotted. Nice. You're gaining strength.
It's so much faster than me. What the fuck? Oh, stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh. No! The sandworm! This. Oh, okay, well, it's over. And Stroll just fucking dies. Does 5 damage.
Can anyone get him back on his feet?
It missed.
Together.
Yeah, we're cooked. It's done for.
Not like this.
Someone help us that guy.
Your Highness. I...
Okay, so we cannot take that on yet. Okay. Noted. Noted.
Will your tale end?
No, it will not end here. I just have to go kill everything again.
Let's
Oh.
stash that somewhere safe.
It autosaved.
We have the edge.
We make the first move.
I'll get some distance. Let's go. Burn!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight as
That's
the
your
noble I.
opening, Captain.
What a taste steel!
Nice.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Not bad, if I say so myself. That'll do it.
Hi, Tia.
I continue to grow. Such skill.
Alright, how's that?
Hey, great job.
Come on! Very impressive.
Oh, is that a golden beetle?
Hey,
Let's go. I don't know what the golden beetles do. I really don't.
they saw us. On your toes, everyone. Yeah, nice work.
Any treasure? Anything? Is this all the desert is? We might as well. We should have just gone to the dungeon.
Okay, if we made it this far. Probably.
Because we be only doing 8 damage to that one monster. And this is the best gear we've got. Best gear and damage we've got. So
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
this is the last day we have. So we might as well just keep doing this.
On your guard!
Yeah, see that thing? That thing's just gonna one hit us.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand
What
ready.
do you- oh.
Exemplary.
As much as I want to fight it, I can't.
Everything's pretty standard. I think they see us.
Alright, you know what? Where's the cat? We're gonna save. We're gonna save. Alright. Save complete. He says he's finished recording our journey as of now. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, there he is.
Come on. Come and get.
Like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
Come on.
Keep it up.
No! Are you kidding me? Oh, well, it's done. It's done for. I have to go pick up kiddos. I'll try to come back as soon as possible. All right. Well,
Ready for impact.
Stroll got knocked
we're done for.
on his feet.
It's over. I'm cooked.
He's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Sorry.
Captain's down. Someone, help us up.
I want to kill this guy, but I feel like if I want to kill him, yo, his weak is only 7 damage. All right, yeah, we will not be able to kill. We will not be able to kill him. There's no way we'll be able to kill this dude if a weak is doing 7 damage. It's standing petrified. The fuck?
Valkenburg got them right in their weak spot. Valkenburg's badly wounded. Someone,
Yeah, we will not be able to take that dude on anytime soon.
Oh, champion.
Oh well, whatever. I guess we'll go back. Cuz we've literally wiped out the desert.
it's all clear.
Yep, the desert is it's free of any kind of life because of me. I should have went to the dungeon. That's what I should have gone to. I should have just gone to the dungeon. Alright, well, let's head back to the city. Let's leave. Gosh. That's embarrassing. I literally just took down 2 bosses back to back. And I can't even fight a bird. No matter what happens, let's try to be ready for it. Well, suppose we have to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Nice.
It seemed the disaster was averted.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what this dude's proclamation is gonna be. It's probably gonna just be him yapping about nothing.
Today's Forden's big announcement.
Yeah.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Yeah. I'm sure it will. Maybe Luis shows up and kills him.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears.
Now this guy again.
Sanctifex
Not him.
has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Alright, bro. This guy's just gonna yap for the next 5 minutes. And then the old dude's gonna yap for the next 5 minutes, bro. Just watch.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king.
Yeah.
This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
It's gonna be me.
Anyone?
I'm gonna take the throne.
Even me, if, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running.
Yeah.
We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table.
Poor Grius.
Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next
I don't think
king.
just anyone could be the king, bro. I don't think anybody could.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place?
Mm-hmm.
It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good at all. We cannot kill Luis then.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Is that Yukari, Mitsuru, and Yunakami and Makoto? Yeah. This is a Persona Personan time. That's what this game is. That's my exact thoughts. Like, the main character is literally just Makoto and Aegis's love child. Yu is just, I mean, look at him. Narukame, bro. Handsome as ever. And Yukari, I mean, they look very similar.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from
Persona
assassination,
Q3.
leaving Luis to dominate through sheer
Real, bro.
martial strength.
Except Hulkenberg is better than Mitsuru. I'm gonna be honest. Character-wise.
We appear to be at an impasse.
Oh,
Have you seen Maria?
fuck, Jesus.
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
Oh
She
no.
wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you.
Of course.
Think of what might happen to her.
Well, I don't really care for Marie, but as of the moment, but Marie is a social link.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
Maria, where are you? Where could have Maria have gone? Wait, oh no. What do you mean, oh no? So you know anything? Mag pouch around here. And well, I'm a damn fool, so I wanted to cash it immediately, but it ain't raining today. The worse the weather, the better the conversation rate. So when the sun comes out, you'll be getting less. Yeah, we know this. Where would Maria have gone? I bet the next king's gonna punish the bad tribes. You better run away, Elda. They're gonna kill you. What the fuck, dude? If you ask me, okay. None of these guys are talking about Marie. Alright. Let's go to the main street then. Persona but furries. Just what Persona needed. Catwomen. And elves. Oh no, I've had enough. I've heard there's still a monster about the Grand Cathedral. That blasted Elda spawn is still about too. It's also ominous. We're done for. You're literally talking to me, bro. What? An Elda, a fairy. What business do you have in the Grand Trade? I can feel the Magala in the area getting thinner. Does this device collect Magala? My, Vermin is awfully observant. How loathsome. Listen, what is this accumulator does is none of your business, understand? I'd tap. To what? Oh, and you also got, like, angel people. Or bird people, like Garuda from Final Fantasy. You gotta find Maria, but where would Maria be? Who do you even ask for, bro? Bro, there's this one pink cat person, bro, that teaches you the brawler archetype? Would Maria go to where Grius died? Okay. Yo. Maria, please be safe. Yeah. If only we knew where Maria went. Because nobody's telling us where Maria went. You? Mom hasn't come back. Dad said she went somewhere far away. I asked her. Dad started crying. Okay, your mom died, kid. Your mom died. That's what that means. Maybe they know in here. I don't know. Oh, you only have one bounty. Ugh.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, Katharina. Katharina is the pink cat. Okay, I guess they don't know. Maybe Maria went out to the desert. Maybe. I guess we can try looking. I just have no idea where else. Cause I've literally talked. I'm pretty sure I've talked to everybody. Nobody's telling me where Maria went.
Come off it.
Wait!
Like where?
Come off it.
Give it a full crush,
Let's not.
What am I gonna do, eh? You are. You are.
Yo, just tell me where Maria is, bruh. Maybe Maria went to the Grand Cathedral or something. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea at the moment where Maria could have gone. And back, power went out? Your power went out? Damn, bro. Maria. Where would have Maria gone? We're still shaking up, bro. I would eat that fairy one bite. Bro? You want to snack on the fairy, bro? Bro, if I have passed Maria somehow. Okay, maybe this way. Let's go this way then. Sour sweet gone. Bro, you want to eat the fairy, bro? What the fuck, dude? Who are you? You look ominous, bro. Oh, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone around here? Oh, could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was muttering Papa and looking all sad. Maria could have gone... Could she have gone to the Grand Cathedral? We literally were just there, bro. All we had to do was ask that one woman. Oh, okay. You'd be a fairy eater, Kaiba. You'd be like one of those trolls from, like, any fantasy ever.
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She went inside. You let her pass? Why? The ways her eyes looked. I'm not the one who stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Well, Maria, this is what happens. People die, and you just need to get over it. I think they'd be a delicacy. So far, Gallica is the only fairy I've seen.
Why?
Everyone's worried about you.
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back.
Elizabeth?
Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Yeah, this is Elizabeth before Igor kidnapped her.
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely.
No, it won't.
The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I?
Damn, those Brits. Yeah, exactly.
But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
Fucking British people, bruh.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
You did, Stroll.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick.
Mum?
The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man.
Mm-hmm.
We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
Oh, the fish and chips in your trousers, innit, mate? That's all I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing them say.
He said a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
What if I told you I'll be the next king? I probably won't, but... Kaiba, if this game has a Persona 3 ending, I'm actually going to Persona 3 myself. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right. But much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Like, if I have to sacrifice myself like I did in Persona 3, bro, I'm losing it, bro. It's done for. I'm done for.
Maria, you're safe.
Oh my god,
You
bro.
weren't sick.
Sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together.
Furry Margaret. Yeah, bro.
Thank you for finding her.
You ain't fucking with Furry Margaret, bro?
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings.
Any version of you, Narukami, bro, is just a Chad. A Chad.
I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims.
Alright, time for the church's announcement.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
It's not good, bro. Maybe you need to have some fish and chips, bruh. Bruv.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around?
Yes.
Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
If I have to listen to one more British Persona, I will Persona 3 myself. Listen, bruv. In it. Tea and crumpets.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security.
Yep.
In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves.
Yep.
One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now.
Well, we're gonna stop him. That's right, Stroll. We're gonna stop Luis.
And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive.
Well, bro, I don't even think you're a noble anymore since your town got burned.
A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideas.
What are you the noble of, bruh? Ash? Burnt wood?
Discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
This entire time, bro. I've been honk shoeing. That was a honk shoe night, not a honk me night, you know? It's always a honk shoe night.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne.
You really think any of these bozos are gonna get the throne?
Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents?
Suck
Are you in it to
bozos.
watch, or in it to win?
I bet they smell. Yeah, I mean, they definitely smell, bro. This is medieval times. You think they take baths and shower back then? Most of these guys probably get like a quarter a year, bro. They probably get a nickel a year, 5 cents.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
How about we just kill Luis?
That reminds me.
That sounds like a better plan to me.
The church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
Probably.
Do you think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
Yeah.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we'll take action. As an Elder, I'm outcast in this city. I think that gives us an advantage here.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us?
I was, Yukari.
Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
Yeah, why not?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
If it's for Maria? The fuck? The fuck you mean if it's for Maria? It's fate.
No point fighting my fate.
Your courage is admirable.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Grius's journal.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition.
Oh, then now I gotta win. I gotta win.
Wish I could do more.
With Fabienne's cheering for me.
What's the competition?
It's a big grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will...
So you're going to try and
Oh my
become
god.
king?
The auto stop.
Wow. Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
The auto skips dialogue before it finishes. That bothers me.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
Mm-hmm.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
Yeah, give me like another 70 hours and then I'll be back.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
We'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
Yep.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
What the hell is a gauntlet runner?
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. They're a problem?
Well,
I thought I was
not
18.
for it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
An elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
Deserter?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too.
Nuh-uh.
Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Oh.
Some posters over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters.
What are the chances?
Let's take a look.
It's gonna be a big one, huh? It's gonna be a big one.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which?
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You not here for this tournament then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper.
Oh shit.
Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
A kidnapper? I'm gonna be like Liam Neeson.
This might just be perfect.
Oh.
You have any idea who that is?
Who the hell are you, bro?
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Look at the way he walks.
Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he just wants to stop the criminal's evil deeds.
We've got more important things to worry about.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme?
Yep.
You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
Damn.
If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
I want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous...
But this is just Dojima,
even
bro.
with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old Castleton. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now.
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity.
That's true.
Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Aye aye, Stroll. About to take on this dude who kidnaps and sells people. A mere fledgling with no history or expertise to speak of as a king. The idea makes me sick to... Look at you, bro! Take a good look at yourself. What is that? Leprosy, bro? The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis are dare to... Hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you'd like. I'd be happy to give you the eulogy at your funeral. Yeah, bro is not winning, bro. Sure you can handle that? We can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Of course I can. Head to Materia. You can probably get more information there. I need to find and bring in Heisme, a notorious criminal tied to the series of kidnappings in Matria. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture, and his true identity remains a mystery. 100,000? Holy shit! 100,000. Dude, I'm about to be rich. I'm about to be rich, bro.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
What?
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Opening ceremony for the tournament starts tomorrow. Okay. I guess I will not go out right now. Let's save. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been an hour since I last saved. Alright, let's rest.
Good night.
I would choose the bed next to the wall, but alright, whatever.
Can I come in?
Oh, my bed is next to a wall.
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Yep.
I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
I won't tell her.
I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Yep. We've been over this like 3 times.
I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Aye, aye, Maria. It's a promise.
Alright. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit. And we get a Coney roast.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Yeah, you can. You can, Hulkenberg.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Alright.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say.
Can I, like, go to bed now? They woke me up.
We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Banned books?
Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Alright, Hulkenberg.
So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Juna!
Lady Juna!
Whoa. Yo. This shit is going. Hand in hand. Irish echo. That was fire. That was a fire song.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Alright, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
He gets fireworks?
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo.
It's fucking Andrew Tate, bruh.
Service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. a rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
Oh, kind of figured.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power! Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet.
What the hell is that?
It's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life. It's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Damn!
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Damn, they hate me.
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Don't you behave!
Is that our ride? What? Who is this?
Landrunner? It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash! Whoa!
What?
What the heck is that?
What the heck are you?
So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on!
Holy shit.
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
This is incredible. We don't have to run everywhere. What's faster, this or Narukame's moped? Ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only considered this part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Well, what's with this thing? Is this thing our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for our little test run. What's happening right now? We want to go to a place called Materia, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be way south. Alright. Holy shit. Okay. Before we do that, I gotta pee, bro. I have to pee. I'm back. Denta materia N on this craft's legs. Oh, I'd say we'll be the 4 days, 3 nights about. It's a great deal faster than a carriage, and surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Alright.
This is amazing. I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver. Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
So this dude, he's a machinist, right? This dude's gonna give me that gunner archetype.
What?
That I need for that one quest.
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
How many times is he gonna switch positions in sitting?
Neurus, are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie on you.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Pish and tosh, woman. It's for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
Been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Holy, it's big. It's big.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
Ah.
You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
Real.
I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Yo, bro, chill.
Mercy, please! Look!
Oh, it's not a...
My head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
It's not a sweater, it's wings. I thought it was a sweater he was wearing.
Look, this runner... It is fully operational now, is it?
Yep.
Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive?
He is. He is.
That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How
all I
Yo, I just auto stop just stops, or auto just stops like mid sentence, bro. It's crazy.
I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
If we die, we die together.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
Mm-hmm.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better.
Yep.
Our destination is Port Grylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
God, I can't wait to kick this dude's ass.
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
I like how you can actually, like... Oh, we're just going around in circles? Oh, nope. Wow, we actually turned. That's crazy.
Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand.
Mm.
And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine.
Awesome.
After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Well, I don't have a problem with him so far. Different activities such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with them. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there. That's my bed? Hell no. Back deck. Yo!
What's this?
Yo, this is actually cool. This is actually so cool. What the fuck? Alright. We need to go to the engine room, but I guess it'd be, yeah, it'd be down. Oh, there's more. Cleaning tools. It's a heart.
Hello?
Yeah. It's called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use Magala crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you take your life in your own hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on the colossal beasts, made from zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl, best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then, maybe some other time. Anyways, still plenty about the old girl. That's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. You will continue towards your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things that you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help improve your virtues at the end of the day. The choice is yours.
Come on.
My max HP will increase? Yeah. Alright then, let's go. Yo, I'm cleaning. First glance, the room looks clean, but on closer inspection, there's sand and dust all over the place. Well, might as well clean it up. There are crumbs of some sort underneath the table. Maybe someone helped themselves to a snack while sitting here making plans, but anyways, I'll tidy it up. Nice, it's practically sparkling, and all that's left is to throw away the trash and then the igniter, and then... Hey, look what I found. We could still use this, don't you think? Sugar. Well, that took quite some time. It was tough, but having everything clean and sparkly feels great. You worked up a good sweat too, right? Increased by 5. Well, now we can just withstand any attack.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
At night, the vast wilderness outside town is scorned with darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels in the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why don't we spend some time relaxing with someone?
Hey.
Are you looking for something to do? My weapons are sharp and they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? Jesus, I cannot read. Should I spend time? Yeah, we'll spend time talking with Stroll.
Now then.
So next up is Matria. It feels like yesterday when I first arrived on the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past. Speaking of which, I have been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power is in everything. I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though this all does make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are still out there? Our imagination grew. Come now. It's too early for bed. Let's talk some more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters are more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how teeny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow. Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but, just keep an eye on the road, okay, Naras? Courage. Good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you got the time, why not join me? It's refreshing for the mind, and it is for our battles.
Now then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plans, let's hear yours. What will you do when the fight's over? I'd like to help you with rebuilding. Are you serious? I'm a bit relieved to hear it. To tell you the truth. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people. It's just like Luis.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain, truly. You resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know, to act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? I do what I must. I'm only doing what needs to be done, one step at a time. Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past, I lose sight of that present sometime. You always look forward, and that's what I envy about you. All is to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They are free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who will end up being after all this.
Right.
Anyway, this sword shining like new. Let's finish this up. Is our courage gonna increase? It did. Let's go. Rank 2 courage. We're spirited.
Courage. Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which followers' passion may be inflamed. I spent time with Stroll honing our weapons. We have a lot of MAG.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Ahoy, break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall I get a closer look? Whoa. Oh wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves, as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow, this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magala in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magala. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery.
Hey.
Wow, Neris, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy. Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving... Sure, I can have this? Yeah. Yes, of course. I've already committed it. All the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. I received Neris's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here before. Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Alright, we'll hand Maria the drawing next time I'm there. Huh? A magical organism is in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight. Huh? What, you've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable development. I wonder what the manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour. Ah, it broadened my wisdom. There we go. Wow, that is a long way. See, so they each have 4 ranks? No, 5 ranks.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Rock Den Camp. I wonder what kind of place Matria is. I wonder.
well met.
Oh, well met. I suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Talk with Hulkenberg. This power we've awoken to. I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but only one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks cool. I do find the assertry of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears with anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. It is not then that the condition to awaken our slumbering power. Also, hence, why is it so exhausting? and why it cannot be maintained for so long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We'd do well to practice diligence, maintaining our flood reserves. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination has increased. Nice. It's getting quite late, but we've ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I've missed all the screens!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the fuck?
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Oh shit. We got a boss fight, huh?
My star is rising!
What the hell is happening?
Sanctism will reign!
Oh, they're fighting.
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to hold each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. We can afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Should we just see how it plays out?
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That corner runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Yep.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Oh my god, this guy. In God's name.
You dare interfere in my fight. Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We have
of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren.
All right.
Put the fear of God into these impious.
Why can't I kill Andrew Tate though?
I'll get some distance. By this power. No.
It resists.
No holding back. Hack and slash.
Missed. Shit, I was hoping for a critical.
Not good. This is God's judgment. Hit hard. What could you hope to achieve? Dear God.
He knows we can't attack him.
Let justice prevail.
Wait. Alright, whatever.
I crush you.
I will fight with pride.
134.
Come forth, royal soul. Lightning.
In the name of justice. This should work.
Take this.
Only a flesh wound.
What could you hope to achieve? Come at me.
Knight! I'll destroy you.
Hulkenberg
Let's
can
stay
catch
calm.
him. She needs help.
Here.
Let's need it.
Stroll.
Now,
they've
what's the
sacked
plan?
her
Give me your
defenses.
aid.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful, for the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back.
Right,
Now,
bro.
feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting free?
Rise, my brother.
Bro just healed.
This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign.
Wait.
I have your back.
How the fuck can he attack us but we can't attack him? What the fuck is this?
Comrades, lend me your strength.
I'm counting on you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Behold my power.
This should work.
Jesus, I did not restock on any potions.
Warrior! I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought.
For all that we strive for.
I'll show you the essence of truth. This'll do.
I'm obliged.
Sanctism will reign.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
This is nothing.
Take this.
Stroll!
Don't underestimate me.
Back on his feet!
I see you.
Stroll
They
got
will
knocked
fight
out.
with pride.
Can anyone get him back on
This
his
should
feet?
work.
I thought I restocked up on my potions. I guess not.
See another day. Let's try this.
Let's go. Sanctism will reign.
So why can
Oh, you've done it. Take this.
So why can he attack us but we can't attack him?
With blade in hand.
Heal him!
For all that we strive for.
Stroll hurts
Witness
bad.
me, brethren.
Anyone get on healing duty?
Roar.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Not out of this yet. Here.
Take this.
Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up.
Sanctism will reign.
Is everyone okay?
I can't
You
give
gotta
up
heal
now.
up.
I don't have any more healing.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
shall vanquish evil. Take this! My best. Wasn't enough.
I didn't have any healing, bro. I forgot to restock, bro.
Will you yield?
Restart from autosave, I guess.
What now?
Yeah, well, we
The
need
power of healing.
to put on the healer because I don't have any healing. All right.
Well met.
And then we could just skip this because we've already done this.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of the
Mhm.
new king draws nearer.
Yeah, we've already seen this.
Nice.
What's our plan? If we just hang back.
Come on. This time he's going down.
You dare! Is it fame?
I hate to interrupt.
We.
Okay, now we're back at the fight.
I'll get some dishes. By this power. Light.
150.
Play. I call upon royal power within.
Observe the end. Knight! I crush you!
Insolent heathens!
Yeah, put on your cocky smirk, bruh.
Take this.
Yikes.
What could you hope to achieve? Here they come.
Yep, put on your cocky smirk again. Weak HP recovery for all allies. Get them healed, get them healed.
My thanks. In the name of. Are you prepared? I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought.
I'll destroy you!
Resistance is futile.
Bam.
Only a flesh wound.
What could you hope to achieve? Brace yourselves.
What could I hope to achieve?
Flare!
In the name of justice.
What are my options?
Is everyone alright? Just the thing.
Know your place. Peasants. What? I would lose nothing by conceit for the sake of my dear Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism and rise, my brother.
Okay, didn't even heal him all the way.
Sanctism will reign.
Is that all?
Damn it!
Observe the enemy. This should help.
Behold that power!
This should work.
Know your
That's your
place.
opening, Captain.
Could do with this.
You hit their weakness.
No sense in. Huh! Take this! Worthy foe after all.
Take this!
Ow.
I still stand.
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg.
Here.
My spirit is
Behold
unbroken.
my power! Sanctism is supreme! Sanctism will reign!
Wolf badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Sanctism will reign!
Yeah, I resist that bozo.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
There! May yet cling to the light.
They've got your defenses down.
With healing power.
as ever.
Know your place, peasants!
Let's try this.
Don't hit the
Damn
wheel.
you!
Keep it up, Stroll.
So, the faithful are broken before you.
What do you want, Andrew Tate, bro?
Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked arts.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Bro, we just took out your guards, bro. What are you gonna do about it?
Are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Yeah, I'm sure, bro. I'm sure, bro.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
What's up, bro?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Are you hurt?
Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Your fucking coat, bro. That's what I'm after. I want it.
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Privacy? Just say privacy. Privacy? Privacy. Ah, Jesus.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot.
Yo, our driver's in love with Juna.
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... Oh,
Oh, he's. I should have figured. I should have figured.
Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group,
You're an interesting little ensemble.
I sure am.
Is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
What the fuck?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
That's big. That is a big boy. Holy shit. Probably Luis's, huh? Yep.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
Yeah.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Bro?
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
Yo, your voice does not match your face. I want this dude's purple coat. Why can't I have his purple coat, bro?
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition? Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Mm-hmm.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis. You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
All right.
See you, loves.
Bye, Junes.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
I have a feeling it's gonna get screwed up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heismay, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dawn? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Did you hear that?
Kind of hard to miss it.
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
What is he going on about?
Go check on him. Hey, Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
I don't think it is.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context.
Please, bro.
That long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience.
So I'm guessing this might be real and we're gonna find a part, right?
That civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was
So
like
you just turned into this dude.
ideas
You just turned into this old
rising to
dude.
the surface,
Alright.
and my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Yeah.
You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
I should look into Camiro. Alright.
This one's important.
May be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Neros. 5 hero incense, though. That's... We left Neros, who dissolved into a doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. Alright.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Waters Day. Daybreak. Waters Day. Flames Day. So we'll arrive in Materia this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated. I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I'm grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Bardon, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Bardon awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Whoa.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Yeah.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Probably the kidnapper, I would assume.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased.
Lady Joanna.
Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Thornton to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Yeah.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to it. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
All right.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Larva.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Yeah.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. What is with that smile?
The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Bro, not while I'm eating.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
Jesus.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Yeah. Giant sandworm's nest. Rival gauntlet runner.
There's a runner.
And there's a campground. Oh, let's see. Here's where we are now.
Alright, so we're gonna run into the rival gauntlet runner.
There's a runner.
And there's a campground.
And then, okay.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
No.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Get
We'll get this job done.
Yep.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
What?
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Yum.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
It's literally got green aura coming off of it.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
This is I've had such a spacious bed. I'm gonna meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Well, how about I save? It was an hour. Jesus. Alright. Well, I appreciate everybody coming in, tuning in. I got a video to work on. So, I will see everybody next stream or in the next video. See ya.